Accidentally, I was with my cousin. Multiple times. My ex-husband, M38, and I, AF30, separated over a year ago. We still live in the same house and care for our three small children. As part of our separation agreement, the first party to establish a new relationship will move out or buy out the other party. Our marriage failed due to my ex-husband's drinking and lack of intimacy. He didn't want the marriage to end, so it was very complicated, and with much mediation, we were okay. We reestablished ourselves as best friends/housemates, and it was working for us. Surprisingly, we got along very well. We were better friends than husband and wife. I was casually seeing a man, M39, for the past 6 months. He is from the same town I grew up in. I live and work in the next city, and we established early on that although we lived only 10 minutes apart, we had no friends in common and had never heard of each other before meeting online. I vaguely remember meeting two of his sisters at events or gatherings, non-family, but I had never met this man before. The sister is important. He was also separated and living with his parents again until his finances allowed him to build another house. His ex-wife had the house with his children. We had a wonderful 6 months. We were very compatible intimately, emotionally, and, my God, even spiritually. We fell head over heels for each other and met at least once a week for incredible intimacy. Sometimes we would meet for lunch if we could. We texted and FaceTimed every day. He adored me and I him. We were making plans to rent a house together and build a new house on his land. We kept it discreet. Both our friends and families knew about our failed marriages, but we still didn't want it explicitly known that we had moved on just yet. We were making moves to become official and public with our relationship. Fast forward to last week. I was visiting my parents, and my mom mentioned the name of his sister. Let's call her Britney Spears for the story, in some idle gossip. I was just about to mention that I was seeing her brother when my mom added, she'd be a cousin of mine on her mother's side, and my blood ran cold. I tried to keep my cool and probed some more, and she mentioned how Britney's mother was a bit estranged from the wider family and Britney's father raised the kids. She said my grandmother and the Spears kids' grandmother were sisters. I left shortly afterward and called Mr. Spears, and at first, he thought I was joking. When I started crying, he knew I was serious. I asked to end the relationship right there. He was upset and asked me to give it more thought, but he'd respect my decision. When he checked in the following morning, I confirmed that I was not willing to continue and asked him not to contact me again or tell anyone anything about me. I haven't been sleeping or eating well. I feel nauseous and ashamed of myself. I've blocked Mr. Spears on all platforms, but I can't even look at my own reflection. I'm going to find a good therapist. I just needed to get this off my chest. Edit. We never planned on having children. He had a vasectomy before we met. I have no desire to have any more babies. Please stop sending me DMs asking what the intimacy was like. If you want to find out, go be with your own cousin.